Colossians 2:14. Plotting out handwritings of ordinances that was against us, which was against us, which was contrary to us. You see, it was against us. It was contrary to us. Two things here. Ordinances that was against us. Means there's a laws, there's a rules that's against us. And one thing about rules is that the laws on the earth is that when the government make a law and constitution, it can get into the law. And the law will be read for people to know. And the law is one that governs a nation. Without law, everything will walk upside down. The laws make God become strong, and the laws make God become who God is. Where there's law, there's a judgment. If God does not judge people who are lawbreakers, God cannot be a God. It's just like you kill somebody now, go before you go say, okay, you kill somebody, you can go free. Thank you for killing somebody. So nobody got God. The laws make God strong. The laws. Family has laws. But the one thing about the laws of the family is that it's not made open. It's hidden. Family is a strong thing in life and a very strong powers. It says there are laws that are written concerning us. The laws that are written concerning us. And there are exposures in the family. There's a law. That's a book. And if you go to Bolan, you hear it says Omona. That's the laws. And Omona, you just see, only what you see there, you see your age grades. But other laws in the Omona, you don't see it. Other laws that prepare them to do what they're doing, killing chicken, kugo. They don't even give you the mystery why those things are being in place. You just hear the stories about what happens in the family, but you don't know where it started from and the purpose of where this is started from. There are 4 powers operating in the family. And I sat down on the case of summary, with the summary for this program. I saw it. I said, thank you, Jesus, for showing me this. You know, when we talk about strong man, family strong man, people see it as an uncle. Is that? Family strong man are a spirit that live in your family. Anytime you hear ancestral fathers, means a father that have been for long and rooted in a particular family and claim ownership of everybody in that family. It has history. It has a book. Look at me. Follow me when I say, he has a book about the family. That's what makes him a strong man. Everything that written concerning the family, the going and coming and the end of the family is in this book. According to Genesis 25:23, Esau has a prophecy, a negative prophecy against him, but yet he was not yet born. Ancestral powers have already saw Esau on the spirit realm, claim ownership of him before even alive. The spirit in the family sees ahead of time. The kingdom of darkness sees ahead of time. God speaks ahead of time. The kingdom of darkness sees ahead of time. So everything in the family will be reorganized before the arrival of anybody. Before Esau arrived in the family of Isaac, he's already prophecy, negative prophecy is already hanging on his head. That he's going to be the firstborn, but he won't prosper. The second one is going to overtake him. And the ministry of Esau will end nothing. And he played that music at the end of his life. Imagine they meet somebody and say, you're going to poor for the rest of your life. Now 60 years you are poor. They poor somebody that you cannot be dedicated for all your life. All your life you come, prophecy about you in the family. And when the prophecy comes, they put it down on paper. That's why they say written ordinances. It's written. They written it down. They play it and kept it down. You cannot prosper. Enemies are not omnipresent, but they have a strong information that runs around you. Information about your plans in life is already around you. What you become in life, what you're going to become in life is already around you. So, who is the strong man? The strong man is a family gods that stand in the family that supervise the rise and the fall of a family. What makes a strong man fire? It has a 3 arms that make you strong. A strong man has a 3 arms, powers that make you strong. 2, the word that work for a strong man is called familiar spirit. Everyone call familiar spirit. A strong man is saying, when we see our life, Isaiah never saw God. Because already, that Uzziah was like a strong man. A physical strong man who feed back to the spiritual strong man. Your uncle, your auntie, a wife or a married house, they can make him a physical strong man who represent a spiritual strong man. He has the same character, he has the same way, he lives live the same life. He do everything. Wickedness of that spiritual one, that's what you find in him or her. Once he dies, someone else will take over. So, familiar spirit. What familiar spirit? Work with the witches and wizards. So, witches and wizards don't have information. If they want to have information about you, I'm moving somewhere, they will go back to the familiar spirit. Familiar spirit will go back to the strong man. The strong man will feed the familiar spirit. The familiar spirit will feed them back. That is why, when the familiar spirit working the witchcraft, working the marine spirit and occult, they treat everybody the same manner. And when the powers are pursuing you, fighting you, they won't tell you why they're pursuing you. And before they start pursuing you, there's a written ordinances, you are breaking the law. Now, let me tell you something. There's a law of God. There's a law of the devil. If you break the law of God, follow Satan, God will come after you. If you break the law of Satan, follow God, the law of Satan come after you. The problem is that they won't tell you. That is why Father say, the land of your grandfather or your great-grandfather is there, nobody built. Because something made that land to remain there. For you to be a deliverance in your family. First of all, ask a question. The powers in your family, what did they give them? What sacrifice did they give them before? You must know it. What is the sacrifice? What is the model of worship in your family before? What is the something that make them strong and rooted in your family? That things you are doing, you thought it's not working, it's affecting them. So what they do, they have to locate you in a cool environment where they will rest. Do not start studying about a case. I'm about to tell somebody. Okay, someone don't hear me now. What I say? They will locate you to a place where you will rest. So now, strong man in the family is not a strong man you are seeing physically. A strong man is the man who owns the family. The man who is the father of the family. Who answered that son name you are answering, Gagal's son name is a strong man I give them. All the names you are bearing in the family is given by a strong man. So what makes a strong man strong? Because I told you something in Genesis 25 that Esau received prophecy when he was in the spirit. A negative prophecy was spoken concerning Esau. So he found out that somebody before arriving on the earth, just like a young girl now, he said, this girl, now what you're going to become is a witchcraft. And what you're entering this world, we have written it that this girl will be a witch and will be eating people and drinking people's blood until he died. Now, there are two ways of witchcraft. There's a witchcraft for the world. There's a church witchcraft. But if you make this guy to be in church, a witchcraft for the world, go to a native doctor to support the power that followed him. They use manipulations and all of them. But the one for church, you will put him in the church and stand in the church. When people give testimony, you get reacted. When people challenge him by one mistake or another, he get reacted. When you see a pastor want to prosper, he get reacted. Because already he planted inside the church. So this is what he came to the earth. He said, yeah, I came according to the volume of the book to do all that written concerning me. So there's something written concerning the family. And that is why God will raise a man in a family who will be the person to plot the ordinances. Plotting the ordinances. Who will plot the ordinances of the evil prophecy written in a family. That is how the family will go. There are so many people find themselves in a situation, but they don't know why they find themselves. A degree of issue by the spiritual authorities, which is a strong man. And the people will play over it. Esther 8:8. Esther 8 verse 10. He said, he saw that a degree was against the Israelites. And he was enter fasting and prayer to revive the ancient Persian kingdom degree. Ancient power kingdom degree. And he sent a letter by post on horseback and riders and mules and camels and young drum marriage. Evil inheritance is mostly as a result of evil things done in the family by the ancestors, our forefathers of that family, which have been transferred to the children for generation, and they have been written down. The way you worship Satan before is different from now. There's a modern ways and called socialization. Nigerian people are enjoying the best of this world and they don't know. But you have to fight a good fight of faith. How do you fight? You must find out what is written concerning you. There's something written in your family. You have to go and ask a question. What are the gods in your family? What are they worshiping your fathers before? What are the sacrifices they are giving to them? The people that serve them, people that came before you, how did they end up their life? You have to do opposite. That is where your battle, that is where your prayer will make sense in life. Why am I poor? Why I have the word of God? Why am I prayerful in the church? Why am I going to church every day by day? My life still remains single. My life remains dry. Because already you never find out what is wrong in your family. What is written in your family. A man was telling me something and says, he jumped court and they were making money and all of them. And they gave him time last week to die. He went to and told them and said, but why are you people killing me too young? What have I enjoyed with you people that you have come to kill me? They says, this is how, the grandmaster told him and said, you are forefathers, this is the only permission they gave you. This is the only limit. You cannot do anything against you without seeking the knowledge of your foundation. Your strong man says it's time to leave. You overcome, you're welcome on earth. Why? What did he do? He tried to enter village to start paying school fees of some people in the village. See, he was against the law. He went to the meeting the next day. They told him, mention his name and says, in next 2 weeks, go put your house in order, you're about to die. And he knelt down. And he was calling me, and what can he do? What can I do? Because already, once you sign a contract is a contract. You don't call the name of God when you reach dead. You call the name of God when they push you there where you are not aware, where God delivers you. When you are enjoying benefits in a certain place, and the death has come, death is a penalty you pay for every food you eat for somebody. So if this law is set in the family, and the law have been in the family, there's a law that the father and children cannot live together. There's a law that no children will meet their father. There's a law that when children go up, their father will be wretched. There's a law that when you have a wife, your wife will not conceive and have a child. These are written laws. Evil inheritance is come by curse, spare, enchantment, placed upon a man and a generation yet unborn. That's what happened to Esau. What is written concerning us? Even you go to elders of the family, they will tell you, this is who we are. So there are some people carry Bible, it cannot make an effect until you know what is the meaning of Bible. If you know what is speaking in the family, you don't know how to go through deliverance. So, oh God, my Father, every connection in my family with the powers of the land, or the powers of the ancestors, I break it, I disconnect now by blood church. Connection with the ancestral powers, I break it, I disconnect it by the name of Jesus. I disconnect the name of Jesus. I break it by fire. I destroy the name of Jesus. Say, oh God, my Father, anything that written concerning me that's working against my destiny, begin to destroy by fire. I begin to break it by fire. Open your mouth to pray. Anything that written concerning me that's working against me, if I God consume that, Holy Ghost will destroy that. Fire, God, break it by fire. Say, I enter my mother's family. Anything that working against my mother's, that's working against me, I come against it by fire. I room in there. I room my children in there. I room my generation in there. In the name of Jesus. Whatever that blocking my progress, blocking my testimony, blocking my finance, because of ordinances of the family, I break it by fire. 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 I break it by fire.